guys, and welcome back to Bouncing Between Colours.
Number 3.
Yes, and today we're going to be talking about, it's going to be more of a question and answer video.
Yeah.
So just so you guys can get to know us a bit better, we're just going to be answering a few questions.
Mm-hmm.
So let's begin.
Okay, so what we've got to say, we've got a list of questions, we're just going to read them out. They'll be at the bottom of the screen so you can kind of keep track, and we're just going to say our bit, really, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay,
so first question?
Might as well. Okay, so first question of the few. How did we meet? Do you want to take that or shall I? Yeah, we met at work and we just kind of started to make tea and coffees for each other, and it just kind of went from there, really.
And he was pursuing me a lot at work, a lot. And I wasn't really interested because I was new at the job. And
oh, that's harsh.
What?
Not interested.
I'm being honest. The whole point of a Q&A video is honesty. I started this new job. It was my first proper full-time job. I was focusing on how to do the job, learning, trying to take everything in. I wasn't looking for a boyfriend, okay? And he was obviously in love with me from the moment he saw me. No, we've got to be honest.
Oh, and I'm meant to be the sarky one of the relationship.
I'm being honest. And then I wasn't even thinking of him like that. I just thought, he's a good trainer, like he knows what he's doing, that's all. And then he kept on making me coffee every morning, which was quite weird. So I
completely sorry for the swear, but utter bull. No,
he was making me coffee every morning, so I reciprocated by making him tea because I thought it'd be rude if I didn't.
The second time we made tea and coffee, she snatched my mug away from me and said, "That's my job." Literally did that. That is no word of a lie. And
that was way after, like...
That was the second time we made tea and coffee together.
Yeah, so that's how we met. The next question is...
So, yeah.
What is our heritage?
So, as I say, obviously, if this is the first time you've seen it, these videos and everything, it's obviously good to know our background. But Jen's background is...
I am from... Anyone that recognises that jersey? Here's a clue. Ghana. Oh, my finger's covering it.
There you go.
Black Stars.
Right there.
Ghana and West Africa. So all my family from my mother and father's side are from West Africa, Ghana, which used to be called the Gold Coast, in case anyone's wondering. I'm really patriotic about Ghana. I was born in England, bred in England, grew up here all my life, England, but I love Ghana.
For myself, if anyone can see kind of in the corner, that's a I'm going right across the missus there.
Let's help them.
Let's help them out. Kind of there.
Anyone recognise that flag?
If not, it's good old Cymraeg, Wales.
Yes.
Well, I'm actually, again, also born and bred in England, and if you kind of cut me up, I'm more English and everything, but because I've grown up with more the Welsh side of the family, my granddad, fully Welsh, had a massive influence on my childhood. Yes. I probably identify more with Wales, you know, and I don't really have anything else to say to that, so... Wales. Okay,
next question.
So, in terms of interracial relationship, it's always good to talk about the family, and this next question says, how did your family react? Should I go with this one first?
You can go first.
Family didn't care. It's a non-issue.
Well, I felt really instantly accepted into his family, automatically. No, I really did, and I've never ever till this day felt like I've never felt different because of my race. Like, I've always felt like part of the family, which is lovely. And he's got a lovely family, and I've never felt like race is a thing ever, which is really nice to say. Yeah. And I hope you feel the same with my family.
They force feed me.
Ghana culture is to feed. And my mum loves to look after him like a son, literally. So my answer being my family were completely fine with it, absolutely happy. This isn't the first interracial relationship in my family. My brother's with a white girl, my sister's with a white man. Our families are happy with it.
Yeah.
So the next question is, how did our friends react?
Yeah, for me, it was a case of, that's different.
Yeah.
Move on with your life kind of thing.
Our friends have been cool about it. I've met your friends and they're really nice as well. So
that's a bloody love you.
It's absolutely fine.
Okay, moving on. Next one. So, do we have any sort of cultural barriers? We're lucky because, again, we're both kind of laid back in those kinds of things. We do have things we are very passionate about, but we're able to get a common ground, though, really.
Yeah, no, definitely. Culturally, like, as I said, I've born and bred in England, but I'm very cultured with my Ghana side. But there's not really any specific barriers that kind of are put up. So next question is, have we spoke about having children, and have we thought about what it would be like for our children?
Yeah, well, we have talked about kids.
Yeah, I
Talk
mean,
about a lot of that stuff.
I think it's quite important to talk about the possibility of having children when you're in a relationship. Not to be like pushy about it or like, I need children now, but just to always get kind of the perspective of each other and see what you think about having children. Because for all you know, your partner might not ever want to have children or anything like that. So
very different views of how to raise kids.
Yeah.
It's something obviously you do think about, because anyone who's kind of seen as a different in any sort of way, race, any sort of disabilities, or just even gender or anything, they can be picked on by other kids, or they can be marginalised by society. But I just think it's just another thing to tackle. And what's good is that because of our kind of daily experiences, and we've also done another video which we'll talk about in probably just a second, a little bit, we can kind of both identify those issues, can't we?
Yeah.
And also we've all got the experience to deal with those issues. So it's not something like, oh my god, it's just completely new. It's different, but I feel we are capable of dealing with it in a productive way, I feel.
And as long as you kind of teach your child to feel confident in themselves, like you mentioned this a while back, making the child feel confident, letting them know that there's nothing wrong with them, they're not like an outcast or anything wrong with them. Why is your mum black and why is your dad white? Like if kids ask, let the child have that confidence growing up to know that they're happy, they're fine, there's nothing wrong with them, they love their brown skin, like anything like that. So next question basically.
Okay, so we've got kind of a mixture of the two questions in one here. So what's the hardest thing we've ever faced, and what's the kind of best or most kind of
easiest thing
we've ever faced? But as I said a minute ago, we do have a video on kind of daily experiences in terms of the negative and also some of the positive, which we'll link somewhere on this video. I'm not entirely sure where yet.
Next question.
Moving on. So,
have you ever been in an interracial relationship before?
It's not that easy to say.
It's a tongue twister. Have I ever been in an interracial relationship before? Yes-ish. I mean, I don't really know. Like, it's confusing because I've never been with a white guy before. This is my first ever proper...
First. So there's going to be a few more, apparently.
My first and last.
There we go.
White guy that I've been with. My exes, I mean, I've been with probably every kind of different race. I've been with people that are mixed race themselves, so mixed with Arabic, Asian, black, white. They've all kind of got it mixed in them. I've never been with solid races. Normally I've been with people that have got everything in them. I've been with like a few black guys here and there, but I don't ever look at race. I never kind of choose a guy on his race, so I just choose them on their personality. So I've literally been with all kinds of races. So I guess I have been in an interracial relationship because I've been with people that are of a mixed race. So if that counts, then yeah, I've been in an interracial relationship before.
In terms of me, again, it's kind of yes-ish. I did have a relationship with a black girl in university. But
was that a relationship or was that more just like a bit of fun?
Well, the thing is, she's never probably ever going to see this, so it was...
Nah, you can tell us all the hot gossip.
It started off as a bit of fun, and then it got a little bit... No, it was a relationship, but it wasn't a successful one, and it wasn't one that was working for me at all. It was more working for her, with the dynamic, but for me, I was like, don't like it, and I just ended it.
That leads us on to the last question, which is, do we have any advice for people who want to pursue an interracial... Do we have any...
Try again.
Do we have any advice for people who want to pursue an interracial relationship?
There we go.
But they have kind of fears, worries, concerns to do so. Maybe because their family won't approve, or they just kind of like feel that they won't be accepted. Just don't worry about their race. Just if you like someone, just approach them, pursue them, get to know them, get to know their personality, because that's what's important at the end of the day. Yeah,
I do agree. But the thing is, like, there are going to be situations where families don't approve, and that's very, very difficult.
Yeah.
And, well, we wouldn't really have the best level of advice. You got to try your best, and if it works and is right for you at the time, then it's with any relationship. I would say try and pursue it.
Follow your heart, basically. Yeah. As cheesy as that sounds, follow your heart.
But so if you feel it's right for you and it's true for you, say go for it. Go for it. And life isn't easy. Relationships aren't easy. Even if you've got people agreeing with it or people are happy for it, they're not easy.
No.
But it's a case of you got to do what you want to do.
Just go for it. So thank you for watching, though, and continue with your likes and subscribing and your comments, and just if you want to know anything else, if we missed out any questions that you really want to know, feel free to comment below and ask. We will answer any questions, anything you want to know, and any advice you want to have, just ask and we'll do our best to answer as best as we can.
Exactly. We're not experts in life, we're just people living.
Yeah. So
so
look out for our next video, and thank you for coming back to watch this video. So we'll see you soon. Bye.